Hi, my name is Faith, and one of the many things that I do is reselling. And I've been doing it for about 10 years on eBay and other platforms. And Retro to Relove is my eBay reselling platform, and also the name of this YouTube channel, Retro to Relove, because I believe in reloving items. I've been doing it practically my whole life, and when all the kids moved away and I was an empty nester, I had a lot of extra stuff lying around. And because of one of my daughter's suggestions about Poshmark, I put something up and it sold, and I was off and running. So I've been doing it pretty consistently for 10 years, with some little bumps in the road where I stopped. And I've also tried to do videos a few times, and then it didn't take, I guess. But anyway, I have, with the advent of AI, I kind of had this, well, it didn't kind of, I had this idea of creating an AI. You can do that on ChatGPT, to help when I'm out reselling, because I felt like I took so much time in researching new products, and things are always changing, and I kind of feel like I'm way behind the ball sometimes compared to other people. Anyway, and I do watch some resellers, and I learn a lot from them over the years. But also, I have kind of developed my own way of doing things. One of those is, recently I thought it would be cool to create a AI that would help me with reselling, called AI Chat Reseller Advisor. And simply put, it's buy or pass. And I take a photo of the item, and I take a photo of the tag or label that's available, and I quickly put that on and you can do, I've actually used two different platforms because I'm testing both of them. One, Gemini from Google, I'm doing that, and it costs nothing to do it on there. To do so on ChatGPT, you do probably need the Plus, which is $20 a month, because you just don't get enough bandwidth on there before it's used up for the day, and you can't go back on there until the next day, or so many hours. Anyway, so I have paid the $20 to create one on there personally, called the Advisor. And so anyway, the first time out, I thought it was really interesting. It suggested areas of the thrift store that I don't typically gravitate to. We all have our kind of what we enjoy, looking up and purchasing. And menswear just wasn't one of my big go-tos. I'm a widow. I don't have a husband at home. I don't really look for menswear anymore. And so, but it was strongly suggested through, the AI Advisor to do so. So I did that the last time, and I did it with the ChatGPT Advisor. And one of the things I got was a Ralph Lauren jacket, vintage. Now, it's a very large men's, and it's still for sale on eBay. We'll see if it sells. But I also came across, and I don't really gravitate to dresses. Well, a little bit, but not consistently do I look at dresses. I like hard goods. I like vintage hard goods, and I like purses. I don't know. But anyway, I was so shocked because I found a oh gosh, now I forgot the name of it. St. John's dress with a jacket. Beautiful. Looks like it's never been worn. And, for all those out there, to me, that was a white whale. And because a unicorn, you might say, most recently, I moved to West Texas. And where I live, there's not a great deal of what you would call high-end resourcing places, or where I expect to get high-end clothes, and certainly not St. John's. And we're not saying St. John's Bay, we're saying St. John's. And it's beautiful. It's red, and maybe I'll pull that out and show it if you'd like to see it. But anyway, for this last one, I did the same thing. I started with the suggested flow of the store, and one of the areas was menswear. So I thought I would share with you what ChatGPT told me to buy and what it told me to skip. And the very first thing when I walked in, I go down the aisle where the hard goods are, and there's just not a lot of vintage there, but I found this, and as you can see, it says $1.99, and I was like, it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see the colors in there, but it is Romance Collection Tamara Royal Dalton 1982. And it's lovely. I have never bought one before. It does have a little bit of scraping right there. But this is what Chat said. I took a picture. I took a picture of the back, like I was saying. And I gave it instructions. I said, I'm going sourcing today for reselling and would like you to assist me. I will click a picture and tag if info, and you tell me if I should buy or pass. No long analysis. Can you do that? Yes, I can. Blah, blah, blah. So this is what it said. Buy. The item is Royal. It recognized it. Royal Dalton Tamara, $1.99. And it says, it tells me what similar listings have sold for, and it's between $30 and $40. So for a $2 investment, $30 to $40 on a resale site, potentially it is at least $25, $20 to $25, depending on the ad rate I use or which site it sells on. So that was the first thing. That was pretty cool. And then let's see, I went to some other things, and these were like half price stickers, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're coasters, and I thought they were really cute. They're brand new in the box, and yes, they were part of the half price, which would have been $1 for the box of coasters. And I don't really want to add any more lowball items or low value items, because I have plenty of those and I need to get rid of them. And after that St. John's, I was like so inspired. I was like, okay, come on, high value, yes. Recognized them as Chesapeake Bay, mass market, sold at TJ Maxx and Home Goods. Resale value $10 to $15, would have made maybe $8. So, and the box has a little damage, and it said pass, definitely pass. Next thing was a Viewmaster virtual reality. They had it for sale for $7.99, but it was, let's see if I get a good picture of it. It was on sale for half price. And I've never seen one like this, so I wasn't sure if it was valuable or not. It would have been $4, $3.99. And it said this is an older discontinued model, and it said to pass. So then I found a men's shirt. I won't show it to you. It's just a men's shirt. I had never heard of the brand Metropolitan. It told me to pass. I did. And then I came across this shirt, and I'll show it to you. I bought it. This is a called Drake Performance fishing shirt, and it's really nice material. It's like new, doesn't even look like it's been worn, and it was not on sale, but it was only $4. Has the zipper pocket, pretty nice. So it told me right away, buy. It says this is a Drake Performance fishing XL, $3.99. It's a well-known and sought-after brand in the outdoor and fishing apparel. So I wouldn't have known this because I don't fish, and I don't have any men in my life that do fish, and so I would never have thought that this. I was looking for Western wear that is unique and different, and I didn't find any of that. I was also looking for t-shirts with single stitch, which I didn't find any of either. So this is exciting. I haven't listed it, of course, yet, but we'll see how it goes. So that's one. And then right after this one, um, let's see. Yeah, I found a cutter and buck, and on the last one I found one of those for the women's, and the ChatGPT advisor said buy, but it didn't have a logo on it. This one did have a logo, but it was new with tags, and I thought maybe somebody might want it, but it told me to pass, so I did. So you see, there's the thing. I'm strictly doing what it tells me to do, pass or buy. Now, if I came across something that I thought was really valuable and I'd had experience with it and it told me to pass, I would have bought it. I'm not. Okay, so this next one was an Alley Outdoors, and I'm sorry I'm stepping away from the camera for a minute to pick up things off the chair. But this is an Alley Outdoor, again, no clue, but it's so nice, and it's also a fishing shirt. And it says that Alley Outdoors is a brand that, while not as widely recognized as a major brand like Columbia or Patagonia, it has a niche following. And it sells for between $15 and $25. And I was kind of on the fence about getting it, but it feels like new. It feels like nobody ever wore it. So I could sell this. I mean, even in the back, it looks like it's unfolded, like it came right out of the package and was hung up and never worn. You can see the lines from the packaging. So I'll probably sell like new, not new because it's not in the package. Hopefully I'm at the $25 range. We'll see. That one, I'm not sure, but they're both fishing. The next one, I found actually 3. And I'll just show them all to you. That was a hanger. And they're pretty cool looking. They're all Nike dry fit. One's black. Well, 2 are black actually. There's this one. They just have different fronts. And then there's this one. And here they go. Texas. This is a gear wear. And 2 of them were $5.99. One of them was $3.99. And I was like, these were probably donated by the same person. So anyway, it told me to buy all of them. And it's the Houston Texans gear wear, have a solid fan base and branded sports apparel, especially from a major brand like Nike, sells well. And they sell between $15 and $40. So that is 3 of those. And if they sell for $30 each, that's $90. And they cost me, actually, when I got to the register, I asked her, I said, this one has a tag for $3.99 and the other 2 for $5.99. Can I get the $3.99 for all 3? Pretty bold of me in a Goodwill, right? But she said, I can do that, but if I do, you can't return them. I didn't plan on returning them. And so she said, fine. So I saved $4 on those. So $12 to $90. That's a great resale buy in my book. And hopefully they do. Then my daughter joined me. And she found this beautiful dress, and she knew I'd love it because I'm a fan of Kate Spade. I do like her purses, and I wouldn't necessarily be able to wear her clothing, but it's so cute, and I would have when I was a much younger version of myself. But it was $7.99, and it told me to buy. Let's see if I can find it because I kind of passed up some other things. Let's see. And I have a bunch of things that told me not to buy. A silk outfit that was just, I was like, this is gorgeous. But it was very small. I'll show you a picture of it. And it's a skirt and top, and it's silk, 100% silk. was by the brand Silken Poetry, size medium, 100% silk, handcrafted. Part of me thinks I should have bought it. Now that I'm looking back at it, it told me not to buy. Let's see. Anyway, it told me to buy this. And I did, without hesitation. I bought it. And I did, I'm just going to quickly go through. But these little Crocs, aren't they adorable? They're so cute. They were $2. And I would have bought these even if it told me not to, but it did tell me to buy them. And then I bought 2 bags on advice. This one is Betsy Johnson, and it's so cute. It's a crossbody. It's like new on the inside. And it's just, it has the Betsy kiss on it, and it's adorable. I love it. And I found something I haven't found in a long time, and I was just thinking about this brand. It is called Sack Roots, and this is a great tote. Again, like new on the inside, and it told me to buy on both of these too. Okay, so that is my adventure with AI, and sorry if I'm jiggling the camera. And we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for big wins. I'm hoping if you are a reseller that you have big wins as well. And thank you so much for stopping by and listening to my spiel. And if you see dust motes, that's just some West Texas dust for you. Yeah, so hopefully I will be able to create some more videos and spend some more time on here sharing what I find out in the wild. And it's what I love to do. And maybe some other things too. I love to read, and I'm a writer. And yeah, writer, reseller. I got a lot of irons in the oven, and trying to keep them all going. You take care, and thank you. Have a blessed day.